Tuesday, it's Autumn from Automatic Bail Bonds here, coming to you reading out of Trusting God Day by Day by Joyce Meyer. Today we are going to be doing the daily devotional, You Can Pray or Worry, but Don't Do Both. We are going to be reading out of Romans 4:18, and it says, For Abraham, human reason for, hope being gone, hoped in faith that he should become the father of many nations, and as he has been promised, so numberless shall your descendants be. Again, that's Romans 4:18. And the reading says, When God promised Abraham and his wife, Sarah, a child, they were both very old and long past their childbearing years. They had a rather impossible situation. Romans 4:19 says, Abraham did not weaken in faith, even when he looked at himself and saw it was impossible. Both his body and Sarah's womb were as good as dead. Yet verse 20 says, No unbelief or distrust made him waver, doubting question concerning the promise of God, but he grew strong and was empowered by faith as he gave praise and glory to God. Abraham waited 20 long years for God to fulfill his promise, and he never gave up. I like to use the story about Abraham as an example because it amazes me that he had such a huge task, really an impossible situation, and yet he saw beyond the problem-filled task as he hung on to the promise of God. That's what we have to do. In whatever situation you are in right now in your life, whether it is something with your kids, your marriage, your finances, or you think you're never going to recover from your past, or you're fighting with an addiction or sin that keeps trying to cling to you, know that God is greater than any problem you have. Don't worry, because when you pray and then you worry, the worry muffles your prayer. So prayer is something that you do instead of worry. It's not something that you do with worry. Worry says that we don't really think God is going to come through, so we are going to have a backup plan in case he doesn't. Prayer says we trust God to work it out. We don't need to know what God is going to do or when he is going to do it. We just need to know that he is with us. God is working in your life right now in ways that you don't see, don't feel, and that you don't understand. Just because what is going on in your life right now doesn't feel good doesn't mean God isn't working, because he is. Trust in him. No matter what you are going through, lift it up to God and say, God, I trust that you are working in my life right now, and I'm expecting something good, great, amazing. And when you set that standard, you're trusting in him. You know, it's not about, okay, God, I need you to pay this bill, but I'm going to get a second job and maybe a third job just to make sure that you've got me. You know, sometimes he'll open the doors to get you one job that you would be making that amount, so that way, that's how he opens doors. So when we worry, it's like sitting in a rocking chair and moving back and forth. You're not going anywhere. You're staying in the same place and you're moving and you're wasting energy. When you're doing that, when you're worrying, you're wasting all this energy. And then when it works out, all that stress, all that emotion that you put into that thing, it was for what? So when you look at it like that, I'm not going to worry. I am a conqueror. I am the head and not the tail. And you start speaking these things and encouraging yourself. Just wait and see. God is going to show up and show out, and he's going to amaze you. And those things are what you can then hold on for the next time, and hold on to that faith of that time that God did come through, that time that a check came in the mail that you weren't even expecting, that time that somebody went in line in front of you and paid for something that gave you the extra money to get what you needed. He's going to put people in your path to take care of it, but you have to trust him and believe that he's going to take care of it, and he will. I just challenge you guys this week just to step out on faith and trust him. And today is Tuesday, so Friday, High on Jesus at 7 p.m. If you need a ride, please let us know. If you need childcare, it is provided, so just bring your kids and come on out. And again, it's at 7 p.m. The address is in the comments. And also Sunday, we have a guest speaker coming. It's going to be Justin from High on Jesus. He's going to be speaking, I believe it's at the Harvest Tabernacle. The address will be in the comments. If you need more information, please contact me. And we also have service Sunday at CC Church at 10:30. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I'll see you later.